Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. There is some disturbing stuff that was traveling around social media, and just a couple of kids broke into a place and started breaking windows and vandalizing the vending machines that are inside. I mean, wow! It's like I'm going to show you some videos and see if anybody recognize these kids because uh, this is awful. And I'm going to put up some pictures and video. I'm going to put up some videos or pictures and want to know if anybody recognizes any of these kids. One of them has a school tag, a school pass, and yeah, because they just went around and started. They broke into the place. They started breaking the windows and vandalizing the whole entire building inside. So I'm going to put it up right now. Let me see something here. See if anybody recognizes any of these kids. I'm going to share the screen. I wonder if anybody recognizes any of these kids because these kids here, they broke windows and they broke into actually this place right here, and and then they started vandalizing, the whole entire place inside. This one here is she's kicking the machine, and also, I mean, if anybody knows any of those kids, I mean, where are the parents? You know what I'm saying? Where are the parents to these kids? Okay, this is a shame. Okay, these kids going around breaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. I mean, now let me just tell you this. Okay, now what happens if that was one of your kids? What would you do? Okay, how would you handle it if one of your kids started breaking stuff? I mean, come on. I mean, this is vandalism right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one of them, I think, yeah, one of them has a tag. Let me see. Let's see what he's got. We see what he's got. I don't care if I get views or not. One of them has a school pass. So one of them. I mean, if you know any of those kids, if anybody knows any of those kids, I mean, uh, you know, um, to contact their parents because that is uncalled for. I mean, why would they go and break into somebody's building, break windows, destroy people's properties like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not really cool at all. I mean, that's pretty sad. When somebody like that, uh, you know, um, you know, I mean, just because they're kids, I mean, it doesn't give them the right to go and destroy people's properties. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Regardless, I mean, where are the parents? I mean, God, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these are young. These kids are young. Where are the parents to these kids? You know what I'm saying? Where are the parents? You know, they broke windows, they broke in, they started tearing up the place and everything. I mean, where are the parents? I mean, no parents. I mean, come on. I mean, if that was your kid that did this, I'm hoping that he probably would get a punishment or something out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's totally ridiculous already. Okay, it is. You know, that's somebody's property. You know, breaking into things and destroying. If anybody knows, if anybody has any idea who these kids are, I mean, they contact their parents because, their parents are going to have to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, because it's threatening, the video and the damages that they're doing it's threatening all over social media. And we need to find out who are these kids, okay? Who are they, and why are they, damaging and breaking things? You know what I'm saying? At people's property. So, we want to know that. Well, this is horrible. Okay. Wow. I mean, if anybody knows them, I know that kid looks familiar. I mean, that's horrible. That is. I mean, where are the parents? You know what I'm saying? Where are the parents? I mean, I blame the parents for this. Because the reason why I say I blame the parents for this, because their parents don't ask questions. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, I went to my friend's house. Well, not what I'm hearing. I mean, you went out there and damaged people's property. I mean, they're letting these kids do it. The parents are letting these kids do whatever they want, which is not cool at all. I mean, come on. I mean, look how old these kids are. Probably 13 years old, 14 maybe, the most. I mean, that's sad though. That is. I mean, that's horrible. But I mean, hey, this whole entire thing is threatening all over social media. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to find out who are these kids and who these kids belong to. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not right. You know what I'm saying, for what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Damaging things and all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people work for a living, man. People work, for this stuff. Okay, and now he's got these kids out breaking into buildings and getting inside and damaging things and breaking windows. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? That is horrible, man. That is. I mean, it is. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? You know, and where's the parents? I mean, that is a good question. Where are the parents? You know what I'm saying? So, by me doing this, and we'll find out who their parents are. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out who their parents are. You know what I'm saying? And give some contact to the parents and let the parents know what they're doing. And maybe the Fall River police, maybe the police are looking for them too. You know what I'm saying? Because that is horrible. Okay. I mean, if the parents don't know where their kids are, I think that the parents should be paying for all those damages that their kids did to that. That is horrible. That is something. I mean, if my kids ever that went out and damaged stuff like that, believe me, you know what I'm saying? They'd be right down the police station. They'd be locked up, and they'd be paying. They'd be scrubbing floors and paying, okay, for the damages that they caused. That is horrible, man. That is so horrible. But I just wanted to come on and show you, all these damages that these kids are doing. So But anyways, besides all of that, let me see what else is threading across social media that I can talk about. Let me see what else is threading us around social media. That is so horrible, man. I couldn't even imagine actually, that kids like this will go and break people's windows and damage, people's properties and stuff. That is so horrible. I mean, come on. Yes, we all know that they're kids, but for them to go and break somebody's window like that and get inside and start destroying things, there's videos all over social media with that. That is nuts. Oh my God. I mean, come on, this is that is the craziest thing in the world. But I'm looking to see if there's any more. See what's threading across social media. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, you can hear police go by my house. Yeah, this is like kind of like really nuts. I don't know, man, but yeah, that is crazy. Let me see what else is going on across social media here. Let me check out something here. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, well, again, we still have the recall, Mayor Paul Coogan. It's still going to happen. Committee to recall Mayor Paul Coogan. And it's this Sunday at 6 p.m. Recall Mayor Paul Coogan kickoff rally. And it shows, it shows, a lot of, the it shows that the downtown next to the city hall, you got big gaps and holes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's quite a ridiculous. But you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this, and so I'm going to take a photograph of it instead. I'm going to take a photograph of that. And I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it bigger, so that way you guys can see this whole entire thing. Yeah, you know. But like I said, if anybody knows these kids, because right now the police are looking for them. So because of the vandalism, of the vandalism. So yeah, so the police are really looking for them. But that's a shame, though. I mean, that is horrible. People work very hard for their stuff. I mean, uh, again, these kids have no right, to be going around destroying people's properties and breaking windows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean it is horrible. So um, with that being said, I hope the owner of that property and gets justice done. And hope he does. And find out who these kids are. And make the parents. But something, my opinion, I'd make the parents pay for all those damages that their kids done. Each parent to those kids, yeah. You know what? It doesn't matter if they're underage or not. It doesn't matter. If they can go out there and destroy things, okay. If they can go out there and destroy things, people's properties, breaking windows and all, no, they can either go to court or they can pay for the. If the kids don't have the money to pay for the damages, make the parents pay for the damages. Because you know something, that is the way to go. Okay, make them pay for it. So when the parents pay for the damages, now those kids, they want Xbox, they want phones and stuff. Mother's gonna probably say, hey, look, you know what? You went out there, you destroyed somebody's property. Now I gotta pay for the damages, okay? But yet you want an Xbox, you want a phone, you want this, you want that. No, you know what I'm saying? Well, then that'll probably teach them not to go out there and damage people's property again, which is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So that's which is it would be, you know what I'm saying, a good idea. Because it's pretty sad that these kids busting up people's properties like that. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't never happened. But it shouldn't never happened. But it's it's happening. So and maybe the parents can pay for the damages that what these kids did. You know what I'm saying? To the property. Because I think it would be actually the right thing to do. That's my opinion. I'd say I think it would be the right thing to do. To have these kids. All right, so I'm gonna put this up like this. Why don't you do a lesson see if you find it? I do lessons on the daily. I do lessons on the daily, so I end up discovering. So yeah. Oh yep. So basically, that would be the right thing to do. Is have these kids pay for, have the kids' parents pay for the damages, because this is awful. Okay, this is a shame. It shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how old they are. Okay, regardless. So what we need to do is, what we need to do is we need to find who these kids are. Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to find out who these kids are, and then get in touch with their parents and get in touch with the owner of that place where they destroyed it. Okay, because it's not right. Okay, it's not right at all. Okay, regardless how old they are. I mean, if these were my kids, okay, they'd be punished. Okay, they would be. Okay, but you know, they shouldn't even be out there destroying people's property at all, regardless of the age. Okay, I think the parents should be actually responsible for for that. Okay, because it's awful. It is. And I think Rick Mello would agree with me on that. I think he would agree. That I think the parents should be paying for it, because the parents, they should be asking, okay, where'd you guys go today? You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids will say, hey, you know what? Oh, I went to my friend's house. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you went to your friend's house, how come somebody told me that you went out there and broke somebody's window and destroyed somebody's property, right? But I mean, I think that's a little. I think, yeah, these, I mean, somebody's got to recognize these kids, and because the police, I believe the police are looking for them too. So because of it, So yeah, so I believe the police are actually looking. There's videos of them. There's videos of them actually doing it. There is videos, believe it or not. Guys, go and check. Go to that page right there. Paula Medeiros of Fall River. So go to that page right there. Paula Medeiros of Fall River. So and go check out the video. Because it's awful. It is. It's a shame. And I'll tell you one thing though. These kids. So actually these kids, they think they think they got away with it, but the police are really looking for them, I believe. And and I think the owner, I mean, they're right on tape. You know what I'm saying? They're right on tape as they're doing it. So but as soon as we find out who these kids are, and why, and why did they destroy and break the windows, and started destroying inside that property. So, but we'll soon find out. Because even though these kids are young, I mean, come on. I mean, let the damn parents pay for pay for the damage. These are their kids. You know what I'm saying? So but hey, I'll talk to you guys later. And because I'm gonna be posting others, I'm gonna be talking about other stuff too besides this. You know what I'm saying, on Fall River Media too. So that's the reason why I'm putting this up there. Hey, take care, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. do share this video because we need to find out who those kids are. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Paul Medeiros' page, Fall River, you know, and it's actually on there. So, okay, and then share it and share the video to us as well. Okay. All right. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. I have other things to actually talk about. So it's Scott Allen Donnelly. Thank you for watching. Rick Mello, my father's good friend, Rick Mello. Thank you all for watching, and we'll be with you just a moment, momentarily. So I going to. All right, so I'm going to check out other things too, and I already posted it up on Fall River Media group page. So let me see. Let's check out something else. Let me see here. All right. Here we go. Here it is. This is what I wanted to talk about right here. An escape convict, an escape inmate. Please share this video. We have an escape inmate that escaped from the detention center. God knows what he was wanted for. So breaking news: escape inmate. Please share this to help the authorities find him. So he did escape. I don't know if he was caught yet, but there it is right there. This guy here, yep, he escaped from the detention center. Let me see here. Let's see here. So yep. So basic. All right. So let me see here. Let me go find this other thing that's going on. Boy. Let's see. He's an escape convict. He escaped from the. Let me see. Prison in Oklahoma, I think it is. Yeah, so he did a lot of escaping from prisons. So he's wanted. Police are looking for him, and I'm going to actually put this up on. I'm listening, yes, dear. So this is what I like to do. Let me see, Fall River Media. Let me see what else is threading here across the. All right, so I'm gonna put this one up there too. I'm gonna go on my page. So yes, so this here one here is an escape inmate. Was he escaped from the. Hello. Yes, and thank you for watching, Sandy. At Sandy, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And there's another one too. He escaped inmate from the correctional institution, and he's wanted. So, I don't know if he's headed this way. I believe it's somewhere in Massachusetts. So I believe, it's somewhere in the Massachusetts region. So so I just wanted to actually look out for this. Look out for this guy right here too. So um, and I hope they catch him. So I do. I hope they do catch him, and you know, and put him back. You know where put him back where he was. So so again, I got a Douglas, you know, is watching. Thanks, Doug, for watching. Yeah, so you got a escaped convict. Breaking news: escape inmate. Please share that. You know, and so that way they can. He's around in the Massachusetts area, and you probably want to you know, share this, and you know, and probably help the authorities you know, bring this man to justice. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's a sad situation. So please share that. But Douglas, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And share my video. And I'm gonna move on to the next business of Fall River Media, because I'm catching up on a lot of stuff too. So so please share my video, and please share the other one too, that you know also you know, with the kids too, vandalism and breaking people's windows. So and so but anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Yeah, well, when people start breaking windows and you know, destroying things, I mean, but anyways, I'm gonna get to the next you know, business. So well, this one here was mine. You know, I was just checking out potholes and stuff, but again, we got the recall barrier. We got the recall. When Coogan kickoff rally committee, public event committee to recall Mayor Paul Coogan from office. I hope he does step down. Let's see what else we got here going on tonight. We got a lot of stuff going on here tonight. And I just want to like share some things. Let me see here. Let me see what we got here. Okay, let me see this guy here. Robert Ankle, for state representative in the 6th Bristol district. He's running up against Carol Fiola, and the state representative in the 6th Bristol district. So he's basically running against Carol Fiola and Robert Ankle from the 6th Bristol district. He's running against Carol Fiola in the 6th Bristol district. So you know, so it's finally though that Carol Fiola has got an opponent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad she's got an opponent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you know, again, you know, having the you know, the the same people in there all the time is not really good. So having the same people in there is not really good. I mean, these people like Alan Sylvia, Cal Fiola, Michael Rodrigues, um, like Cal Fiola, Michael Rodrigues, and Alan Sylvia. I mean, these people ran on the post for too long. And and I think it's time, to for them to have an opponent, so that way they can be beat in the state election. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, first off, Alan Sylvia is getting too old. Okay, I mean he's not young. Okay, I mean he's had his time. He's had his time as a state rep. I remember I voted for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's had his time. Cal Fiola, same thing. Cal Fiola too. She had her time too. So in as a state representative. So give somebody else a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because they're well over their age. You know what I'm saying? And I think Cal. It's time. You know what I'm saying? It is. And and it's hard to say. So it's hard to say, during the state election, because people are so used to, okay? People are so used to having Cal Fiola, Michael Rodrigues. But don't you think, you know what I'm saying, that, we do, they're getting old. They're practically up there in age. You know what I'm saying? So Robert Anko for 6th Bristol District, which is a pretty good start there, I would say. So yeah, pretty Bristol District. That's a pretty good start in my book. So choose the camera to take the picture of all this. So that's a pretty good start. You know what I'm saying? Right there. But I think also, I think Cal Fiola, I think, she needs to, let go of the office of state representative. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, she hasn't done nothing for us. Okay. Alan Sylvia, I never lived in his district. You know what I'm saying? I only knew Alan Sylvia because of his District 7. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I knew Alan Sylvia. But I mean, now they got opponents. So now I hope, these opponents, I hope they win, District 7 and District 6. So for Fall River. So I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Because we do need a change. I mean, people had seen it for themselves. Okay. Seen a big difference, between Alan Sylvia and Cal Fiola and Michael Rodrigues. Michael Rodrigues recently, as I want to show you too as well, he he gave money. So he gave money to let me see here. It says it right here, and I will get it. WBZM, CBS News in Boston. Plastic bag ban, paper bag fees for Massachusetts stores included in at 3.6. I mean, come on. Again, you know what I'm saying? I mean, don't you think, that's a little absurd? You know what I'm saying? On these plastic bags and stuff. I mean, most people are like, oh, you know what? Well, plastic bags are all going and getting into the ocean and everything else and stuff. I mean, come on, that's full of crap. Okay, it's full of shit. Okay, plain English. Okay, I don't know. I don't care who likes it. Okay, but you know what? I see it like it is. Okay, I do. And for me, I think plastic bags customers love plastic bags. Okay. Honestly, I wish Stop and Shop brings the plastic bags back too myself. But plastic bags, you can double them. Okay. You can double them. Some people use it for trash, some people use it for kitty litter. I mean, and then now Market Basket, wherever it is, it's Market Basket. All right. So let's go to Market Basket. Let's get to that. Let's get to that, and I will actually show you that too. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see here. I know I got it somewhere around here. I mean, this is like really horrible. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that Market Basket and Michael Rodriguez with his 3.6 million. You know what I'm saying? Dollars. You know what I'm saying? Going to give 3.6 million. Okay, just to get rid of the plastic bags from Market Basket. You know what I'm saying? That is horrible. Okay, I'm sorry, it is. It's horrible. And I you know what? I get it. Okay, I get it. The plastic, I get it. I get it all. I've heard it once. I've heard it before. I get the plastic and stuff, but look we have plastic containers. We have plastic bottles. We have all kinds of plastic. Okay, still. Okay, so when you think that these plastic bottles and stuff are getting thrown into the ocean, of course, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you see it all over the street, of course. And so why would we want? Why, honestly though? But we all have to be honest here. Why would we want to get rid of the actual plastic? Why would we want to get rid of the plastic plastic bags? We still have plastic bottles. Okay, we still have plastic all over the shelves at the stores. Okay, between Market Basket, Stop and Shop, and all. Okay, so you're getting rid of plastic bags because you're saying that plastic bags are going in the ocean. They're killing fish and everything, and I get all that. Okay, I get all that part, but we still have plastic containers. Okay, that's what we still have. We still have plastic containers, and having plastic containers are doing the same thing. So, but why ain't we getting rid of the plastic containers but only the plastic bags? That don't make any sense at all. It don't make no sense. Okay. And if I thought it made sense, then I would have never said anything about it. But I mean, why are you getting rid of just the plastic bags? Okay, when you have plastic containers, that don't make no sense. Okay, that doesn't make it. Michael Rodriguez does not make any sense because he's given $3.6 million to Market Basket. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. So I don't get it. And that's why, and that's another reason why we need a change in government. You know what I'm saying? So, and having that change in government would be a great deal for Fall River. okay, having that change. Maybe we can actually get something done. You got Boomer Amaral running for, you got Boomer Amaral running for, state senate. Okay, you got a couple of people running for state representative. I mean, come on, this is totally nonsense. It's totally ridiculous. I think it's, wrong, what I'm saying, to get rid of these plastic bags. What I'm saying? I think it is. What I'm saying? My opinion, I always thought that, if you're going to get rid of plastic, okay, you're going to get rid of all the plastic, not just the plastic bags itself, or you're going to get rid of all of it. So, I mean, that's my opinion, it is. And I want to say this, okay, and having that opinion is a great idea, okay. So yes, so this one here is so. And so having that being said, I want to say that, I really want to say that, Michael Roderick's, it's a bad idea. It is, in a way, because getting rid of the plastic, I mean, if you're going to get rid of plastic bags, you might as well just get rid of the plastic bottles, the plastic wraps and stuff that you wrap things in, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you might as well actually do that, you know what I'm saying? And, and that's it. But they're not going to do it. Government, okay? Government, they are nothing but hypocrites, okay? There's the pothole right there, in the street right there. So government is hypocrites, okay? Let's level it off. Let's level that off. Government is hypocrites, and when you're a hypocrite, okay, and you say you're going to video from the other day.
All right, here comes some more. Comes the other cruiser.
Last week, Fall River was really bad. Yeah. Coming out of
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on around here?
And I was over there taking pictures of potholes and stuff and seeing that. That's nuts.
Another one.
Yeah, comes another one.
And they say, and Mayor Paul Coogan says nothing's going on in Fall River.
Crazy.
That is, man. That was unexpected.
Oh, something's going on.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was all that, yes, all that day.
God.
And Mayor Paul Coogan says nothing's going on in Fall River. So
yeah, that one there just went through Bedford and Robeson Street. Yeah.
And then when we were getting on the bus.
That's crazy.
When we were getting on the bus. So when we were getting on the bus, we were headed home, and they were at Child and Family Service on Pleasant Street. So something happened between there.
All right, there comes some more.
I blame Mayor Paul Coogan for this.
Comes the other cruiser.
Yep, I tell you one thing though, I blame Mayor Paul Coogan for this because this is nonsense. Okay, I was coming out of primary care with my wife, and I didn't expect all that to happen. I was, taking videos of the potholes and stuff that were, on the on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So basically, but that was nuts. You know what I'm saying? So this is stuff that we we normally do when I'm out. When I'm out and about, I like to take pictures of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I do. And just I'm gonna leave the video off because that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm gonna actually put this thing on. I'm gonna put this thing on live because and I'm actually leaving the video off so you guys can actually see basically what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't actually expect this. We were just coming out of primary care when all this charade was happening. I was just taking pictures. I was just taking videos of the potholes and stuff that was, and cracks in the sidewalks and stuff that that things didn't get fixed. You know what I'm saying? So so that's what I was doing, but I didn't expect all this. You know what I'm saying? Police officers going up Bank Street there. There was actually, I'm gonna bet that there was actually several calls going on at that point. You know what I'm saying? So there was probably several calls going on that point. So, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Fall River. I call it the Fall River Special because I've gotten that one off of James Kilgis, the Fall River Special. So, Fall River hasn't, changed that much. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to actually show you that. I'm just going to keep the sound off too. So, but anyways, I'm going to continue on doing what I'm doing right now. So, but hey, take care, everybody. Have a great night. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody for commenting and stuff too as well. But I mean, if you go to Fall River Media News, your local podcasts, and I have 104 members. Guys want to join that? Please do so because I'm actually putting up videos and stuff too over there as well. So I'm gonna go to probably the last one for the night, so I can have everything all catched up. So it's pretty obviously that sometimes you don't expect. You know what I'm saying? But I was just taking pictures of potholes. That's all I was doing, and videos and stuff of potholes. That was my concern. You know what I'm saying? Was the actual potholes and stuff too. So, But Mayor Paul Coogan says, there is nothing going on in Fall River. You know what I'm saying? But it goes to show you that there is stuff going on in Fall River. So, and this one here, I'm going to leave this one right here, the recall. I'm going to leave this one because the reason why I'm going to leave this one, I think this one here is one of the best ones so far. It's 90 Pond Street and Fall River. That's where the meetings are all going to be held over there. Let me get my glasses on and too, so that way I can actually see what's going on here. So yes, it's 90 Pond Street, Fall River, Mass. 02721. And whoever wants to go, to that, it's this Sunday at 6 p.m. That's when the meeting's going to start. I hope that people go and hope that things get changed around right after this recall. It's this Sunday at 6 p.m. Recall Mayor Paul Coogan kickoff rally at 90 Pound Street. So if anybody's interested in that, please contact Colin Dias at that point. So anyways, everybody, that was the today's stuff that I wanted to show you about the kids also vandalizing the buildings, breaking windows, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, I want to thank everybody for actually watching. I want to thank everybody from actually watching Fall River Media News. I'm just, trying to catch up on some of the stuff that, I missed because I was so busy, actually doing things. So, and trying to, get some things done, too, as well. Trying to, finish up my, projects and stuff, my drawings and things like that too, as well. Because those are important to me, the drawings, so those are important to me. These drawings. So catching up on things is awesome. You know what I'm saying? What Fall River Media News does exposes people. You know what I'm saying? Where I expose them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. So we expose people for who they are. Okay, that's what we do. We expose government waste. And when you have government waste and the government, is not doing what you want the government to do, I mean, that's why we always try to hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying, for their actions. Okay, whether if the left or the right side doesn't agree, if the right side don't agree, the left side is. I mean, it's all combined. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why we have to ensure ourselves that we have to hold their politicians accountable for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier to hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because even though sometimes they do the opposite, they don't. This app uses. Even though that they do the opposite and they don't listen to anything that you say, but sometimes we have to put the pressure, okay, on the politicians. We have to, okay. I mean, and let them know. I mean, who they work for. You know what I'm saying? They can't. This politicians, state representatives, senators, mayors, city councilors. They can't just do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, put the pressure on them. Put the pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, look, who do you work for? You know what I'm saying? You work for us. We're the taxpayers we're the taxpayers. We pay you to do the job. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we elect you to do the job. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep putting the pressure on them, and so that way we can get things done. It's not that we want to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes politicians forget, you know what I'm saying, who they work for. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they also forget the transparency thing. They also forget that. So the transparency, the forensic audit that passed at 72%. So that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? You give us what we want, we leave you alone. Okay. You do the things right in government. I know government's not perfect. I know that. And I know it's not perfect, but it's just to remind them that they work for us. We don't work for them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes politicians forget that. You know what I'm saying? They do. Mayor Paul Coogan forgot it. Wolf Flanagan forgot it. Mayor Mitchell from New Bedford, sometimes he forgets. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because it's all about checks and balances at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So checks and balances. You got to you got to make sure that the police department in New Bedford is fully funded. You got to make sure the roads are done. Same thing in Fall River here. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that the checks and balances over here are okay. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that the budget's okay. You got to make sure that there's enough money for this, for the roads, for the infrastructure to get done. Snow removal money. You got to make sure that that's it. That's in place. You got to make sure that there's money in there, and you got to make sure that there is the account stays balanced. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but sometimes mayors and state representatives and senators sometimes go over the budget. They spend more. They spend more than than what they have. You know what I'm saying? So say if you have $20,000 in a budget, say if you have $20,000 in a budget, in a budget, they tend to go over that, and they're like, "Wow, gee, I went over that much. Now I got to raise the budget. Now I got to raise taxes. Now I got to raise property taxes." You know what I'm saying? So that you have to it's called checks and balances. So you got to make sure that the budget is really that you don't go over it. You know what I'm saying? Which is sometimes mayors, city councilors, state representatives, they do. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they've been doing it for years. So this is why we have to keep checking in with them. We have to keep them on track. Keep them on track of things. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to actually hold them accountable for their actions. You know what I'm saying? So and holding them accountable is the best thing because we are taxpayers. You know what I'm saying? And and we as taxpayers have the right to hold these politicians accountable. for their actions, just like CERTA, SRTA. There's a. It's not significant. It's not right now. It's just a rumor that they want to bring back the fairs. Okay, it's just a rumor. That they want to bring back the fairs. So, but if they do bring back the fairs, now the federal funding will stop. Sunday buses will stop if they do. But if they do, then there ain't gonna be no more Sunday buses. That will end. Okay. But we haven't heard any more about it. So let's hope that SRTA is smart enough not to bring that not to bring the fair back. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope, okay, that SRTA is smart enough not to bring the fair back, because they would have to give up Sunday buses, and plus they would also have to give up the federal funding will go away. So I just want to actually just remind you that. So hey, but anyways, people, you know something, I love to stay on a little more. I love to stay on a little more and chat. But I just wanted to show you about the vandalism, the escapee, the inmate that escaped from the prison somewhere around in Massachusetts. I wanted to bring you that too as well, and the vandalism, and talk about some things. You know what I'm saying? So. But anyways, let me see here. What do we got here for the weather? Let me see here. Let's see here. What do we got for the weather for tonight? Let's pull the app. I like doing the weather. Oh, my location, Fall River, 35 clear conditions tonight, continuing through the morning. Winds gust up to 12 miles an hour. 35 tonight, 34 tonight. Today's 29, 47. Tomorrow will be sunny, 32, 50. Friday, also sunny, 32, 37, 57. Saturday, 41, 58. Sunday, 37, 53. Monday, 44, 45% rain, 44, 60, which is I doubt it. Tuesday, 54, 72. Wednesday, 54, 72. Thursday, 49, 61. Friday, 50. Friday, also be cloudy with the sun, 52 to 71. The air quality index is 40, which is similar from yesterday about this time. So thank you, everybody. That's your weather from Fall River Media News. I'm going to be start doing that too as well. And I will actually take the weather and post it up there on the screen at some point, like I always wanted to. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and share the video, and but take care, everybody, and have a great night, everyone, and sleep tight. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News, from Fall River, Massachusetts. Take care.